All right, guys, so I'm going to show you exactly what to do whenever you're about to invest into any kind of brokerage. If you guys are ever on social media and happen to come across any advertisements about any companies that's encouraging you guys to invest, I strongly recommend you guys verify the company first. One of the best ways you can do that is by going to the Securities Commission. So I'm in Ontario, so I'm going on the Ontario Securities Commission site, and we're gonna search up a brokerage. Let's just go with Wealthsimple, because that's a brokerage that I use frequently. Let's go to search here. All right, now, as you can see here, there is a list of Wealthsimple Investments Inc. So if you go to, let's say, orders, rulings, and decisions, you can just see here the latest was December 18th, 2023. All right, so you guys can just kind of read through it. And pretty much this is as a way so you guys can really understand exactly who you're investing in, right? Because this is more about transparency than anything else, because anybody can say that they're an investment firm or they're going to help you get some returns, but the best way to verify the legitimacy of a company is by going to the Securities Commission website. So if I happen to come across any kind of brokerage and they're not searchable on the Ontario Securities Commission, I typically wouldn't invest into them or let alone give them my money, right? Also, another way, another method you guys can use as well is by, let me just see here at the bottom. Usually there should be a way for you to look at, all right, let's go to another platform. So Newton is a crypto platform. All right, so Newton Crypto Ltd. So as you can see here, there is a list of Newton Crypto Ltds here, and it says director decision. And you guys can really read through this, right? This helps you guys find out the legitimacy of this company, the transparency as well. They have a lot of rulings here to say, is this company a legit company to be on the market for people to invest in, ultimately, right? And like I said before, if you guys happen to not find a company on this website, especially if their head office is, let's say, in Toronto, and you go to Ontario Securities Commission and Toronto is in Ontario, you can't find it. Like, I would strongly urge you guys to be very aware of maybe not considering to invest your money there. Another way you guys can really figure out the legitimacy of a company or not is by even going to the investor warning list, right? So as you can see here, there is a list of companies that are considered on the warning list for a reason. So let's just see here. So Trenton International Investments. Let's just click on this one. So it says here, Trenton is not registered in Ontario to engage in the business of trading in securities. So it said if you have been approached by the individual or company above, contact us immediately, right? So there is obviously something that has occurred for them to put this on the warning list. Yeah, so if I'm seeing this, I'm definitely going to back out of it. At this point in time, I'm going to be like, no, I'm not going to give you my money, especially if there's people trying to recruit you to invest into their firm. And I find this so unfortunate, but the thing is that especially in investing, people bank on your ignorance, right? They bank on you not being able to invest in yourself, in a much more self-directed way, and they feel like people need to go and put their money and then have people manage it for them. But this is how they get us, right? I'll even give you guys an example of a company that I once invested in before called GS Partners, and it was like a worldwide scam. And I remember there were such mixed messages at the time, and I thought it was very legit, but unfortunately it wasn't, right? And I invested in this company around 2021. It's because somebody told me about it, and at the time I wasn't really too profound in investing and didn't really know what I was doing. So now my money is gone, and even right now, as I'm looking at the OSC, right, it's saying that this is on the investment warning list, right? So had I had this tool or known about this tool before, I would have been able to keep more of my money in my pocket for one, and also I wouldn't I would have put my money in the wrong place essentially, right? I probably would have just put it into a self-directed account either on Wealthsimple, Questrade, right? All the traditional stock exchanges, right? As opposed to having to put it into something that is not legit. So overall, I just hope that, with this in mind, that you guys are making good investment decisions. Always verify the website, the provider, before putting your money in. And a lot of times, especially if somebody is approaching you, especially in an aggressive way to say, you got to come with our company, we're going to guarantee returns. It's kind of a red flag when, or pretty much a red flag when people are guaranteeing you returns. So even in this company, GS Partners, like I'm outlining here, they were guaranteeing us returns at the time. And I was just thinking about it. Like, I was like, oh, like, sounds like a good idea. And they were showing us like various scenarios or projections in terms of like how it's going to outperform Bitcoin and all kind of stuff. And when I think about it, I'm like, yeah, like with the knowledge and experience I have now, I'm just like, yeah, I would never have invested my money into this company. But at the same time, that's how you learn, right? Sometimes you have to lose money in order to gain more knowledge and make better investment decisions along the way. So overall, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and hopefully you guys took away something from this. Please like, subscribe, and let me know what you guys would like to see in the next video.